Okay. So we are here playing some... Let's do this here. And then Bradley-Tschirgi, just setting some stuff up. We're watching some live... have me on here live, playing some more of Dragon Quest 1 HD. So just setting a few things up on the computer, and we'll come here live. Just gonna set something up here. Great. Okay, good. So we got some stuff going. Hi, I'm Bradley-Tschirgi here. I'm the author of games like, or not author of games, author of books like Star Trek video games, the films Eddie Murphy. I got one on the Doom video games coming out soon. And we're going to pick up where I left off here, playing this Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D remake, starting with Dragon Quest 1. Did this a bit last night. It was real fun. We'll keep on doing this for a bit. Still not sure why I can't get it working with my controller and the computer, but oh well. So we will venture forth, or we'll continue from the autosave, I suppose. Yeah. That's about right. So, I mean, yeah, these graphics are just real fun. And if you have any questions, feel free to chat and all that stuff. And then we look here where we picked up last time. We have to find and obtain the thief's key, right? And where is that? Well, if we do the world map, we can see it's all the way back here in Gallenholm, which we've been to before. And I think we can just use a Chimera wing to warp there, right? Yep, so we'll just do that. Save some time. Dragon Quest was my first RPG, so I'm a bit, get a bit emotional about it. So it really kind of like the classic game that started JRPGs, I think, proper into what we know of today. And they added story scenes and stuff to make this new HD-2D version more interesting, right? More of a story, more hints of what to do next, instead of just kind of dumps you on there and like, hey, save the princess and kill the Dragon Lord, good luck, man. That's what the original one did. Okay, gather ye round, good people. What you see before you is a key capable of opening any door, so long as that door be red in color. Ah, it is the self-same old unlocking item once used by the mighty Erdrick, the storied thief's key. Yeah, so Erdrick is the ancestor of who we play as in this game, the ancient hero of old. Would-be hero. Can it truly be? But this is a rare treasure indeed. How much might one expect to pay for such a thing? Might I compliment thee on thy knowledge and thy fine eye, sir? I mean, this guy's a bit of a swindler, I guess. Thou hast a certain something about thee. Art thou perchance a hero of some renown? I like all the British spellings. I, nay, I, heh. But to return to the matter at hand, how much for the key? I mean, so this is nice what they're doing here. We have these would-be hero kind of foursome party. In a way, a bit like the party you would play in Dragon Quest 3, which is the first Dragon Quest where you get to do a proper, party you send on a quest. And you're just one person by yourself, so it kind of makes you, with them kind of a few steps ahead of you in the storyline that they've added for this new HD 2D version. It really makes, it seem like you're accomplishing that much more as just one dude doing everything and beating the stuffing out of these party members, right? Were to know and save myself, good sir, I should not wish to part with it for less than 1 full million gold coins. But to a hero known far and wide, if it might aid thee in thy world-saving and general questing about, I might consider perhaps 800,000? That's a lot of gold pieces, or whatever the currency is in this game. 800,000? This is too much, surely. I'm forgetting the voices I did last time. Oh well. Thou wouldst gouge us for profit, even as the world burneth before our very eyes? Aye, avaricious rogue. Swindler, cheat. I'm enjoying some Canada Dry, zero sugar ginger ale, cranberry flavor. The cranberry makes it a little bit less harsh than regular ginger ale, not that it's an especially spicy varietal. Oh, come now, come now. May I not just offer a discount of full 200,000 coins? What manner of swindler would do such a thing, And besides, what is the harm in selling a thing for a price that befitting its rarity? I understand full well that such a sum is not readily come by, but a certain moneylender of mine acquaintance would be more than happy to help, I'm sure. In any case, I shall retire to the inn by the seaside just south of here, there to await thee shouldst thou come to see me, O mighty hero. So this guy with the key is bouncing out of town. We gotta follow him, I bet. Or they'll recognize me from the other cave, maybe? Maybe not. We're just hiding in plain sight underneath the tree. You think there would have been some kind of a conflict. And the objectives have been updated, right? So now if we go to the world map, we see we have to go, down to this other town. But before we do that, whoops. It's the M key, isn't it? I just want to, escape, whatever. But what I want to do is, if I look at our stats, we only have 311 gold. And we look at our items. We have the iron lance, leather shield. So we got a few things. But if we go to the weapon shop, right, see how much more expensive things are. Long story short, we're going to have to level up a bit. So there's nothing for us to sell, which is fine, but if we're buying things like, we only have 300 gold at 1,700 for the steel broadsword. The shield, the turban, 520, so 350 for the shield. It's probably the next thing we can get. But point being, we could have to earn probably, what was that, like 2,500 or 3,000 gold, something like that. That's what we have. So there we go. Any questions about Dragon Quest, feel free to chat. Let's go and get out of this little village. I'm running at an extremely slow running speed. What does this guy say? Fighting Fiends is all about selecting the tool most apt for the job at hand. Well, that was good in the foreground, the little seagull. Once surrounded by a horde of foes, whips and boomerangs are the order of the day, but when a single foe requireth smiting with all one's might, and a sword or other weapon capable of inflicting heavy damage is called for, 'tis as with fish, whereby the right lure and bait must be selected in order to land one's desired catch. That's fair enough, but we don't have these. Well, let's see, is there something here? It says interact. Oh, a mini medal. They're in some of the other Dragon Quest games. I don't remember if I think you can trade them in at a special shop, perhaps to get something. Not quite sure. This storybook look of the mini map in the corner is really quite nice. It is a lovely little touch. Can I leave here? Don't think so, no. You gotta walk all the way across. Even as slow as this seems at the default walking speed, and when you run it's slightly faster, it's still much faster than the old game, and the water and the sun on the horizon. Again, really, really pretty stuff. But we need to level up a bit. And why don't we do this? Why don't we use this item? We have something called Musk, Monster Musk. So that way, strange smell swafts forth. I'd say so. So that means we get into battles more frequently. And we'll fight. We'll get the rat skull. We know we can kill him in one hit. And we're not taking much damage from these guys. But more importantly, so that means we're appropriately leveled and playing at default difficulty, in case you're wondering. But what we're wondering here is like how much gold, 18 gold coins. So if we need, thousands, that's going to take us quite some time to get where we need to go. But looking on the map, we don't have to go that much further to the next place. Let's get the bubble slime first. I think he can do more damage than the rat skull. Technically... What was that? 350 I said? I believe, right? For that, Those damn toads are gonna get poisoned again? Good. Die. There we go. Toxic toads are defeated. We have, yeah, I think we have enough to get... Is that the scale shield? Something like that. Uh-oh. And I got poisoned. Great. You eventually get a spell where you can use as an antidote, I think, but we don't have that quite yet. Item... not item. What spells do we have? Heal, peep. Yeah. Peep. Oh. Well, that's silly. Anyhow, okay. Let's use an antidotal herb, I guess. I'm gonna go across here and see what we have. Good old Gallon home. Walking down. Equipping with the key, when you get the Thieves' Key, you can go and unlock all kinds of doors with the red doors, right, like they said. And get all these little items, and as the story kind of ekes along to getting what we need to rescue the princess and eventually get it's like a rainbow bridge you build to the Dragon Lord, something like that. 350, yep, let's do this. Okay. Yep. So we'll sell this little shield. Ain't much, but to keep the next goal in mind, the sword is 1700, the chainmail is 520, so 520 is the next thing we want to go for. So we'll keep on going. Lovely music by, I don't know if it's the London Philharmonic or Tokyo Philharmonic, something like that. Anyhow, that's much, and years ago I hosted a radio show on AM radio on video game music, and like Dragon Quest was one of the earlier games to have the soundtrack on vinyl, and they also had like concerts really early on to compare to some other video game series. I mean, it's still unusual, but you can get like, I've seen touring productions of like Final Fantasy music and that kind of a thing. And when does the musk wear off, I wonder? Is it going to tell us? Or did it wear off when he went back in the village? These are the questions I'm wondering. And what's nice about the Dragon Quest games is you've gone too far when the enemies just start like slaughtering you. And so it's telling you like, hey man, you're not leveling up yet. So it's it's environmental kind of storytelling. Looking at the map, find where the swindler is staying with the key, right? So we still got a little ways to go, and that's fine. Can we get any of those twinkly little bonus things? Where are those? That's my question. Any new enemies? I don't think so. The Cumulus, whatever. Damn. Okay. Cumulus. Okay, so... And then, that's one thing. Like, we don't have the newest weapon, but what we do have is other stuff. We have, enough armor to get by, and our weapons seem to kill the enemies in one hit, so that's good. We're not, starving too bad. Speaking of which, how much until we gain an experience level? 111 points. Okay. Even the trees look pretty. Yeah. Ah, okay, so now I answered that question for myself. It says the musk effects have worn off. Monster musk, not Elon Musk. We have... Is that a different... Yeah, this is... Wait. No, there's the same kind of... That's the main castle. Nice cartoony style on this map too, right? Yeah, it gets really tough after you cross that bridge, I seem to recall. So... Like, Humulus is just do 1 damage, like that's nothing, man. Okay. But attacking, what do we have? Cumuluses are defeated. Nice. The roadside inn is this thing we're trying to get to down south. Oh, got a little sparkly dude. Gonna get another, what, power seed, strength seed, something like that. And what do those items do, right? So, whoops. Holy water makes it so, magic water restores magic points. Holy water makes it so you don't have to fight weaker enemies. So why don't we try that in a time like the present, right? Does this mean we fight harder enemies? There's just less enemies in the overworld. I don't remember. It's been a very long time. Again, with a beautiful little forest, you can just barely see dudes' head peeking out from there. What's this little bit of trees? Is this anything? Yes. Secret spots. The world is full of secret areas just waiting for someone to discover them. These look a little different to their surroundings, so keep an eye on it. You might find a stash of items or gold coins, or something even more special. Okay. So what do we have here? A mini medal. Okay. We have 3 of those. There were not these little secret areas in the original, from what I can remember, but it's been a very long time. Got gold coins. Nice. Antidotal herbs. What other things can we find here? In the secret area, some more pots full of crap. Oh, aye. Let's go back in there. So an explorer up and to the right. Nope, it's too far to the right. Let's keep looking here. Alright, I guess that's it. Ooh, another sparkly. Alright. So if we look at this... equipment thing we don't really need. But here, I said, it was around 500 gold, right? For the... What was it? The shield or... No, it was the chainmail, the armor, I believe, right? So by selling some of these things, we should be pretty close to getting what we want. And with that holy water, I thought we'd fight harder enemies, but we're not. It just makes it so we're not fighting much of enemies at all, and we get some of that, right? But now we're going to attack some more people, I guess. Or maybe not. I'm probably close to leveling up. Not really, 85 experience points. A bit slow going. I mean, yeah, this Dragon Quest is never action-packed, and that's part of what makes it all the fun. So we'll sell. Okay. Magic water, why don't we sell that for 180? And then we can buy chainmail. Equip it. Sell. So the next thing to save up for is 680 for the bronze shield, and then 1700 for the damn sword, steel sword. It's a lot of gold pieces. I had this as a kid. I never beat it on NES. I forget how far I got, but maybe I got halfway through it. Maybe I remember killing the princess. That's or not killing, rescuing the princess. That's for sure. But I did ended up beating it later on the mobile version, which is a port of the SNES version, with some slight ease of use stuff, but not as much as the ease of use as we're seeing here. That frizz spell just does not. That's not great. Come on. Nice. Yeah, that shaves off quite a bit. We'll heal. Nice. So what did I say? It's like 700 gold for the other thing we're looking for, the one sort of shield. And we're trying to find this dude who has the thief's key, which is what we need to get whatever else is needed. Just looking up something. Okay, going back here. That bubble slime. Nice. So we're almost at this little town we want to go to, which is perfect. Let's play some Dragon Quest 1 HD. Attack the damn toxic toad. There we go. Very good. Group enemies are defeated. Nice. The roadside inn. Do we want to venture southwards? Yes. And it says it's dangerous, right? Then thou wilt surely encounter not just drugs, but vicious fiends also. I would counsel thee to think again. Does that change if I get above a certain experience level? I wonder. I do want to... Sure, it's 32 gold coins. No way, man. Let's go and see more of the plot. The swindler's tired. Did we burgle the key from him? There you got the management. Sir, sir, thou injured, what hath befallen thee? A strange fellow, entirely unclothed, it sounds dubious, save for a mask, he entered unbidden, and he took it, the thief's key, my treasure, my tickets to riches untold. He took it and escaped by the window. Wait, perhaps he wore a loincloth or some similar undergarment, but never mind that. The villain stole my key. Is he lying? I fear, sir, that thou hast fallen... Oh, okay, right. I fear, sir, Thou hast fallen foul of the one they call Robin Hood. He is a lord among bandits who hath terrorized the lands all about this place most mercilessly of late. That's a hard thing to say. See, I spake true. This Ood, must be the rogue who did plunge my key into the depths of his drawers and depart without so much as a by thy leave. It's a nice humor in here, this localization. He fled southward. I saw it. Return it to me. Return my key. Robin Hood is no wayside bandit. He and his accomplices are hardened and desperate criminals. We must send word to Tantegel and ask that a detachment of soldiers be dispatched. A detachment from Tantegel? Nay, sir, we cannot possibly. Why not? Why is that not good enough? Thou wishest thy key to be returned to thee, dost thou not? Wherefore would thou refuse such a course of action? Well, the key it came to me by other than standard means. If such were to be investigated, I might be invited to spend some time with the Gowl. So please, I beg of thee, no detachments. Alas, it is that or nothing, I fear. Maybe you make a deal with them? Gah, 800,000 gold coins, gone. He's bummed, understandably. He doesn't want to get the authorities involved. And the objectives are what? Find and obtain the thief's key, okay. Go after Robin Hood. It doesn't say what level you should be when you do a quest. That's sort of interesting. You think it would? I heard a most fearful racket emanated from the room next door. Is all well? What sayest thou? The rogue Robin Hood did make an unexpected appearance? I suppose we had heard rumors of he and his band of ne'er-do-wells having been made in the cave southeast of here their lair. So yeah, I don't think we're ready to go there. Do we want to risk it and see how tough one of these enemies are down here? I do, but if it's too hard and I get walloped, I'm going to lose my gold. So I'll be ready to flee at a moment's notice, is what I'm saying. Not going to go too far in this desert here. It's not quite the desert, it's like plains. Uh-oh, a group of butter fleas. Here, let's do a... Well, one of those tried to flee, that's something. Of course, the backup thing, they can really get you there. Man, so they're... Yeah, this is quite hard, so... So I killed one in 2 hits, not one, but they keep, going at it. Tactics, fight, spells, sizz. Let's do another sizz. So it's showing that we're yellow. Do heal. Says much better after healing. That's cute. We'll just have to keep, spamming the spells, I guess. And point being, we're not ready for this part yet, right? We did get 100 experience points and leveled up, so that's cool. But we're a bit too weak to really venture forth down here. But we survived, that's the important thing. So we should double back. And level up a bit. See what's going on. Besides, are there things in the map that we have not seen around here? We can see if there's little sparkly things to collect that's new. It's possible. So we're exploring the overworld. Fun stuff all around. Keep on going. No kind of hidden stuff here, and these are, again, really easy enemies that we cannot be killed with, right? The rascals are defeated. What does it dazzle me not? Oh, bedazzlement, okay. Got 300 gold. We should go save the game at the very least. Right? That can't hurt. And to level up, we need 440 points. That's quite a lot. As we get that nice sunlight there. Getting all these fun experience points. Keep going. Get that toad. Yes. Poison. No. It's the worst to be poisoned. The enemy's running away from us, so that's sort of a hint that we are getting closer to being ready to carry on. Items. Yeah, let's do anecdotal herb. I'm going to go up here and save the game. Can I, or is it going to make me go all the way back to the castle? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Which of these things at once? Spirit is defeated. That's how we save the game, but we're going to do the end first, and don't think we can afford anything of note, right? Wow, this is 40 coins, and the other one is like 30 coins? That's quite a lot. But what can you do? We're going to go down and level up and all that stuff. Keep chipping away. A lot of grinding. I mean, people, you know, there's jokes online that Dragon Quest is really about just getting your character up to experience level 30, and then you can be strong enough to win the game, or level 25 or something. You get higher levels in this one. So it's saving the adventure log. While there is some auto-saving, I don't think you'd want to depend on that. Try some more of this ginger ale. As we go down and over. See what's going on. I don't think we're ready to fight that Robin Hood thing. But we'll get there. Keep exploring. Something up in here that seems weird. Guess not. Keep going. Do we have another Chimera wing? We don't. What are the important items we have? I don't think it's anything, just the world map, okay. And we don't know where to exchange the metals yet, do we? We do not. We're going through the big forest. As we go across the coast to this little inn down here, and we'll get that toxic toad. So what's in here? Don't have very much. We can talk to these people, right? Curses, why must such rotten luck e'er befall me? Thou art still here? Oh, this is from their guy. I have no business with someone as impoverished as you. Shoo. So he's being a bit rude. We'll show him. And yeah, this cave is quite a ways away. I don't want to get to the cave necessarily, but I want to be cautious in fighting these enemies so we can level up, make better progress. Lots of new enemies too, huh? Try for a shade. Nice. That shade is creepy looking. The heal slime just heals itself. And that's where you get the heal slime, is that he runs out of healing juice. We got more twinkly bits? Don't know. Was it like 700 gold that we want? I can't remember. Ant Gobbler, what a gross name. Koopa enemies are defeated. Another sparkly guy. See that in the distance, that little inn, right? Yeah, I mean, geez, those can stick a lot. So, damn it. Heal. Try to attack another shade. Yeah, we should not be down here. We're already getting just walloped, aren't we? Do Sizz. Killed one of those things. Attack this. I can get rid of that shade. Yep. There you go, you dumb little heal slime. Take it. Ah. There we go. Let's keep on going. Need to heal again. We're getting that good old experience, but yeah. If we do heal all, right, it just uses the item smartly to heal everyone quicker. And I am poisoned, so another anecdotal herb, if you please. Damage. Damage. Get him. Skeleton is defeated. Maybe one more before we level up, and then we can go back to where we're going, right? Go back up and see what we can buy that. What is it? Shield or something like that? Some piece of armor. It's not enough, but fine. Keep on going and we'll get to level 10. That's sort of impressive. This is... So casting heal like a bunch of doofuses. Could do zap. Right. Are they just healing randomly? I mean, that's what's kind of goofy, right? Damage. Yeah, the rest is a piece of cake. Slime's not gonna do shit. Knock it back. And we'll use a... Oops. Let's do Sizz. And then to level 10 experience, great. Strength and all that goes up. Got Fizzle and Dodgy Dance. First game you got spills, you didn't just get abilities, but Dodgy Dance increases evasion, spells. Fizzle prevents them from using magic, good to know. Alright, so let's go back, get that item we want. That's all in that big seaside town up north and over. We can use an item of holy water to lessen the overhead battles we have to do since these enemies are so easy. I don't want to have to fight them too much. Let's go straight north. Let's see what happens. See the little town in the background, nice and comforting. And the beams of light is like a detail I really like here. It adds kind of a richness to the visuals. And it's not just a lens flare, it's more classy than that. It's a nice way to go about it. Let's see what's here. 680 is what I want. We can sell some things. Sell some Dazzle Me Not. So if we go back. We'll get this. Equip it. And then we will sell the Scale Shield. Do we have a bank here is the question. I think we do. We can go in. Stay at the end. Save, and I want to do another, that we have better armor, and we're at level 10. Are we going to do better going trying to go to that cave? Can we make that run? Is that too risky? I want to try it. Saving adventure log. See what we have here. And go. I mean, this grinding, is the name of the game with Dragon Quest, right? Gonna keep going around with the relaxing music. Seeing where your little questing takes you. We can see in this overhead map, we've done, I think it's quite a lot, but there's still a lot of the world we have not explored. And yet this game is, a lot shorter than any other game in the series. I don't remember how long it takes to beat the Nintendo original. But the original is certainly a lot harder than this default difficulty. Now that this default is kind of easy, I mean, we saw we were getting walled pretty good, but I haven't died yet, and I've played it for 3 hours-ish. So... that bubble slime, son of a bitch. If we want to get to this cave, we gotta look around. If we're here and the cave is... Why can't I find it? Now we gotta go way down and over. I want to see how far we can get. The closer we can get to the cave to find you, get the thief, to, get Robin Hood and get the thief key, all that stuff. Anteaters. Let's do the fly. Can we kill any of these in one hit? No. But once we do get that new sword, right, that would be a lot easier. And the experience and stuff we gain, 61 gold coins, it's not bad. Let's see here, right, we need to get about 1,600 gold, is that what we're looking for? We can get another level up, I think. I don't think that's too unreasonable. We'll heal judiciously. Shade by himself. There was no experience points at all. How strange. Twinklies, probably not. Get that ant gobbler. Heal slime, huh?
Not today.
Let's see where... Maybe we could... I don't want to risk it, though. That's the thing. I'd rather get one level up. It's a little risk-reward thing. We can peek in there and see where we are, but... Oh, this skeleton thing scared me as a kid, man. Yeah, we're just screwed. 26 damage. Okay. Yeah, we defeated him. But, yeah, we don't want to make a habit of that. Let's go back from whence we came. If we had more of the Chimera Wing, I think you get that as a spell later to teleport. That makes things a little bit easier. What if you go right for the heal slam? Helps a little bit. Going. Yeah, gobbler. Shade is defeated. And why so little experience for a Shade? That's a bit weird. Can we save our game in here or not is the question. There's not, so that's sort of annoying. We can quick save, that's not quite the same thing. Can we look here? Yeah. We'll at least go back to this village. A nice kind of resting point. Well, we've gotten up a few experience levels. We've gotten a lot of new equipment. Even though we still don't have a lot of gold. We're getting stronger. $416 gold. Gotta get up to 1600 somehow. That's gonna take us a while. We're not there yet. Let's see, the little hero dude is right here. Cumulus is defeated. Rest filled in. Save the game. Oh, whoops, I see what we're doing here. Okay. go back around and save the game. I think this is a good stopping point, but yeah, we'll continue more of this Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D remake later in the week. Hope you like what you saw. If you do, please follow or subscribe, depending on the platform, and I will catch you later with some more Dragon Quest. Enjoy.